Pope Francis is embarking on his most ambitious and extensive trip to Southeast Asia. In anticipation of this significant visit, we spoke with Father Marcus Solo, a priest from Indonesia and an official at the Dicastery for Interreligious Dialogue, to gain insights into the visit's importance for Indonesian Catholics in a country known for its religious diversity.
What is the significance of this visit?
We can put the significance of the visit in two aspects. First, it is actually a diplomatic visit of Pope Francis in order to confirm and to encourage Indonesia to live and to enjoy the long-standing diplomatic relation between the Holy See and Indonesia. And the second aspect is a pastoral visit. And the Catholic Indonesia, being a tiny minority, is very happy, very grateful that Pope, the head of the Catholic Church and all over the world, is coming to Indonesia after 11 years of his pontificate, after visiting more than 60 countries.
Do you think there will be a lot of people also at the different celebrations that are planned there?
The Stadium of Jakarta, where Pope is going to celebrate the Holy Mass on 5th September, can host only more or less 35,000 people. So they are very sad that they cannot come, but they will follow the visit of Pope.
How do you see the interreligious dialogue in Southeast Asia, but also maybe what is the situation in Indonesia?
The visit of Pope Francis to Indonesia is very significant for the interreligious dialogue, for Indonesia itself, but also for the whole world, I think. And we practice dialogue in various forms, and we know that Pope Francis has a particular compassion or passion for interreligious dialogue. He has been doing so many things. The mission of interreligious dialogue will be very central, very important during this visit.
In your experience, is there a different understanding of interreligious dialogue, maybe for the faithful in Southeast Asia or faithful here in the West?
Yes, exactly. There is a difference because Indonesia is created as a plural country from the beginning. Interreligious dialogue is actually a DNA of our society and our history. We live dialogue in various forms, and particularly dialogue of life.
What can we learn in the West, maybe, from the faithful in Indonesia or in Southeast Asia?
Well, Indonesia, let us say, has a particular reality of history and language and culture. So those things are integral parts of our society, of Indonesia. Those parts, they also contribute to a peaceful coexistence. The societies, the countries, they have to find commonalities, because commonalities unite rather than separate. And therefore, people are asked to recognize the commonalities in the history, in the culture, in religious realities, and many other examples.
Is there a great interest? Do people take interest in Catholic teachings, or is that even something they have on the radar?
The Catholicism is well accepted in my country, and it develops itself very well. And by its teachings or by its testimony of life, many people of other religions too, they are very much interested in knowing the teaching of the Catholicism. And the number of those who decide to become Catholics is growing from time to time.
What are your hopes for the visit of Pope Francis?
I do hope that the visit of Pope Francis to Indonesia will bring more change in the interreligious relations among people of other religions in Indonesia, but particularly between Christian, Catholics, and Muslims, because we know that the relations between Christians and Muslims is not always easy in our country. we were and we are always entitled being a role model for a successful interreligious living together, but it is no more. Sincerely saying, it is no more. We also have our challenges, we have our difficulties, we have a lot of homeworks, and I do hope that Pope Francis will help us overcome our challenges, difficulties, giving us real ways how to resolve our problems and to respond to our homeworks.
Father Marcus, thank you so much for being with us and sharing also your thoughts on this upcoming apostolic trip to Southeast Asia of Pope Francis.
Thank you very much.